Happy 10th anniversary, Studio One. My name is Jordy Searcy. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I've been a PreSonus artist for, I think 9 years. I was 16 years old whenever I made my first record with Rick Knockfee, who you've probably seen on tons of videos and events with PreSonus. And we recorded my first project in Studio One, and I've been working in it ever since and making demos and writing and producing other people. It's been a really big part of my music making from all sorts of angles. Let's see. The first song I recorded in Studio One was with, I wasn't the one using the DAW, but it was with Rick. And I think it was probably a song called The Surfing Song. When I was 16, I wrote a love song for the ocean and recorded it along with like 3 or 4 other tunes, and worked on it with over the course of a few months with Rick. I think one of the reasons that I, after that experience, went to Studio One and haven't delved into any other DAWs is it's just so easy to use and so easy to learn. A lot of times when people ask me what's the first DAW I should get, a lot of songwriters and artists, not necessarily like producers, but people that want to get into tracking, ask me that question. I always say Studio One because it's really easy. It's one of the easiest to learn softwares, but it's also one of the most capable. So it's, as far as like the time you put in, you can do a whole lot more with the time you put in and be a lot more versatile than like a garage band or something like that. But it honestly does not take, even if you've never worked in DAW before, it doesn't take much more figuring out than GarageBand. Any PreSonus hardware integration. So I have a lot of hardware integration, as you can check out. I use the Atom a whole lot for writing, I also use the Quantum interface. You can see right next to the distressor here. Both of those are like integral part of my writing process. Nowadays I try to make a demo with every song that I write, and I write a whole bunch. And getting production ideas and getting drum loop ideas out with Impact on the Atom has been so helpful and really changed the way that I write. It's really made co-writing really easy for me because it's great. It's so easy to just get a loop going, and then ideas can flow with other instruments on top of that. And the Quantum is just such a great tool to have as like a songwriter, because I've recorded drums with it, I've done live sessions with it, I've been able to engineer all the videos that I've done for my artistry and not have to spend the extra cash, and not using any outboard gear, just using the Quantum, and it sounds great. As well as, cutting vocals for a demo or for a sync track or anything like that. You can get really amazing sounding sounds just from the preamps on the Quantum, and the conversion there without having any other outboard gear. Let's see, my favorite feature that's been added to Studio One. I think it's probably Impact. It's the drum sounds and the library there, and the way that the Atom is so seamlessly integrated with that makes it really easy to run a session from the Atom. And a lot of times when you're writing, as opposed to producing, like the flow of ideas is so important. It's like, because when you're having an idea, seconds matter in how quickly you can convey it and how quickly you can get it down so that you can build off of it to the next idea, and have your brain interpret the music the way the listener will. And so I think the Atom is and Impact in the Atom and the integration of that, and how easy it is to change sounds on the fly, and has really been a big thing for me. And I'm thankful to be a Studio One user and a PreSonus user and a PreSonus artist. I'm gonna keep it going. Thanks.